We're back again. I've been looking around this thing. It's obviously still here. I haven't done anything with it. We can't find the logbook for it, so it's still sat on the truck, waiting to go to the auction or whatever we decide to do with it. I've been looking at it. It is, you know, kind of like no, that might buff out though. Doesn't help that the father-in-law used to own it. He never really washed anything before he put it away, so it's got all the road salt and stuff that was left on it when it was parked 40 years ago. I'm not saying how old the wife is, but she's never seen it move in her years. Lovely day for a bit of filming. No bell crank rod operated brakes. I suppose one should be impressed really. It's got an anti-roll bar type deal in the back, which is not something you see on other vans, except maybe the newer Connects. They did establish it was in 1959. Oh no. Well, maybe. Same story. Oh dear. I mean, it is a thing. People are right, it is rare. I'll just get it off the truck and have a look inside. Now then. That's it. Smells less like death in here now. Ow, sharp. Handbrake needs adjustment. Oh, Jesus Christ. As if you were looking for 50s era style, it is on the money. It is actually quite a nice little van inside. Apart from the obvious. I must admit, I don't think I'd want to have a rollover in it. I think you probably would actually die very quickly. Column shift. This is stuck. Brake pedal. Seized. Clutch pedal. Clutch works. Ooh. Throttle pedal. Oh, causing over revving situation. That's seized as well. The sun visor needs adjustment. But looking at the condition of the roof, which would probably be the worst bit if it was rotten, isn't actually too bad. You would have to move the seat back a little bit. Oh, the on switch still works as well. Delightful. Got a key, which is always a good thing. Battery might be flat. There's not a lot of leg room in it, I'll give you that. Oh, God. Seats want refilling as well, my back's already starting to hurt. To the back. Fat bloke, small. More holes. It's full of Metro parts for some reason. I don't know why that is. If anybody needs any Metro parts, we've got rear lights in the rear bumper. Sorry, front bumper. No, and a rear bumper. That's it there. It does smell decidedly less rat pissy than it did. Good. Good. Father-in-law used to store his old dead 12-volt batteries in it. So, which hasn't had too bad an effect, I suppose. This is all very original. I think the heaviest load in it ever had in it was a Leyland engine out of a tractor. Tell me the bonnet release actually works. Oh, one moment please. Segway. Last taxed October 72. Craven Arms. Let's keep him. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. No, can't look under the bonnet, everything sees. I was looking on eBay for bits. Found these. Found wheel cylinders, found brake hoses. These are standard 7-inch H4, 7-inch steel beams. They could be replaced for H4s or LED. What else? We did find in the paperwork the book that came with it. Now there's loads of these on eBay, you can get them for 15 quid. But it's a very nice little book actually, because it tells you how to repair it, not just take it to the dealer, and that's what it should look like. £49 horsepower, 88.5 pounds-inch at 2000 RPM. Doesn't say what size it is. Engine lube, oil pump, dipstick, fuel station, dipstick, he's reading his book. Fuel pump, carburetor, coach for wiring diagram, cooling system. Cooling system, I think that's a suggestion, because I reckon it's fell out. System, clutch, gearbox, prop shaft. I mean, like modern cars and stuff like this, you can't get this sort of information, not even off Wikipedia. Oh yes, I was pulling the right cable, which is 21. Got B on it. B stock, so. How to shift, doesn't work, seized. Bonnet release catch. Toolkit. Pictures of toolkit. These are on 3 stud. So, the wheels are gone, they're gone. Which is interestingly a dropout style differential thing. More a commercial differential than a car differential, if that makes any sense, in my mind's eye. Periodically get attention. I think it might be a bit late for that. I'll go back to that. What was that? It's a bit mouldy. Decarbonising and valve grinding. Remove EGR valve. It's all in here, Doris. But the bit I like the best is at the back. So I put a strap on it for good intention, but like, I don't know what. Don't know. I wish they did stuff like this for other things. I know the book for the Willys Jeep was very similar. It's probably very similar for other vehicles of this age. I just don't see it now. So then options. So I was saying we missed the auction because we couldn't find the logbook. So I don't know when the next one's going to be, especially locally. I could take it somewhere else, but I don't deal with them, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Option 2 is try and sell it on Facebook or Fleabay. Not keen. Too many pokers, tyre kickers, that kind of nonsense. No, I haven't got time. have not got time to deal with it. Option 3, and I cannot believe I am saying this, is I restore it. So 3 options within option 3, and restore it nut and bolt, which, let's be real, there's 3 of them left, 5 of them left, 5 of them left I think, unless some more comes out of the woodwork because of the videos, I don't know. Option 2 is we do a modernisation, restoration, so change the axle, change the running gear to something that's a little bit more obviously modern, but something that's a little bit more common. So maybe Escort or insert vehicle here. I'm not sure, I haven't looked into it too much. Option 3 is we do a full modification, so we restore the body as it should be, and take the chassis rails and everything out of it and replace it with a box section chassis or a tubular chassis a la race car, and put something spicy in it and make it go around corners and make it something completely individual and different. Option whatever it was this one is after the last one, is I would quite fancy putting a little diesel in it and turn it into a 4-wheel drive van, which, if I'm going to do something, I need it to be usable. I don't want to, if I restored it, it'd never go anywhere. It would just literally sit in the shed and maybe do 2 shows a year. I've got another van that I use. I don't need a van to be a van, but it's still got to be usable. I think it's far enough gone. I'm just thinking out loud if you couldn't tell. I think it's far enough gone that it doesn't really matter what we do with it. I think throwing it in the scrap bin is not an acceptable option, but at the same time, oh, what a task. He said he's looking at the sills that are on the deck. I already threw the one piece in the scrap and I winched it on. A 4-wheel drive conversion could be quite interesting. We're talking like you transplant Suzuki running in gear into it, so we've got a 1300 petrol or a V6 petrol. We've got a divorce transfer case and 2 little axles that would fit quite nicely under there. It's on 15-inch rims, so if it had 15-inch rims and skinny tyres, they're 5.6, and just forget it. You're not going to get them. I mean, you might get them, but I don't know. I think a 4-wheel drive one would be quite cool. And if I did restore it, because I couldn't sell it, or I mean, if we don't find the logbook, it's game over. It is going to the scrap, because, mind you, I don't know, saying that, we might be able to get it if we can find the VIN number on it that it hasn't dropped off in the rust. Because I don't know where to look for it. I haven't even tried. We might be able to get it back out the DVLA. It might be able to, but we're having fun and games. We're having fun and games trying to get. Can't zoom in now. I'll walk. I'm having fun and games trying to get the registration for this sorted. It's not what you said it was. Well, that's another argument for another day. So, we might be able to get a logbook for it. It's not like it's changed hands in the last 50 years. So assuming we get a logbook, we can then start to think about what we're going to do. But until that happens, we should be able to just put our hand on it. We've just got so much paperwork to go through after we passed away. So, I don't know, we'll see. Any thoughts or suggestions, welcome in the comments. If you want to see anything particular on the van, just let me know. But At least if it's converted to four-wheel drive with a little engine, I would want to use it. I mean, if somebody comes along and wants to buy it, that's up to them what they do with it. I can see a nut and bolt restoration for somebody who's, shall we say politely, the right age category and wants to actually restore it and is capable of restoring it themselves, because I don't think a lot of shops would actually want to look at this because it hasn't got the shininess of a Jaguar or, you know, whatever other brands there are out there on mine. Mine's gone blank. But yeah, if you'd four-wheel drive converted with a little diesel or a little Suzuki motor, I would actually want to drive it then, because it would be useful to me. It would be useful to getting off the farm, getting in a field, going to summit, servicing something, fixing something, taking a jump pack. But the next thing is I have got a lot of other projects I want to do, and Wrecker's one of them. I've got a Jeep build that I want to do. Have I got space to do this? Have I got time to do this? Ooh, squirrel. I don't know. We'll see. So any thoughts? Welcome. I really must put a test on this. Get back to work. I do miss having been able to use it. It's handy. Except now there's a bleeding comma van stuck on the back of it.